3. Welcome back to the Acoustic Shop channel. I am John. Today, believe it or not, we have Jeremy in with me.
So happy you invited me back. I went for a while without getting another phone call from you. I was getting a little worried.
You would have went longer. Anyway, we are going to unbox some cool guitars here from Eastman. This is the 40 series right here.
Gorgeous.
So we are back one more time, Jeremy, because we are talking about fancy guitars.
We're fancy people. We like fancy guitars. I appreciate you having me so that I could do this while we're doing this, and also invite people to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's my job today. I'm not a guitar player. I'm more of a guitar model. If you like what we're doing here, please subscribe. Let us know how you.
I don't know what that stance is.
Receive our videos if they are informative. If they are a waste of your time, please let us know what you think. And write those in the comments below. And also be sure, we're trying to hit 1 million likes on this video. If we hit that, John is going to smash this guitar with a tire iron.
Boy, that's going to be fun.
So we're looking forward to that.
1 million likes, really.
Just like all our other videos, we do have some sound samples at the end of this video. And we did a full version of that intro song there that we condensed down for this video. But you can see that video in its entirety by clicking on the link that's in the comments or in the description below.
That's right. So check that out, and like I said, we'll have sound samples of both of these guitars, which are the 40 series. This is Eastman's top of the line level. By the way, if you're going to keep doing that, you need to unbutton one more button.
I'm also the 40 series of Jeremy. I'm in my 40s now.
Yeah, I knew about that.
I am the 40 series of Jeremy. The 30s was
unlike Jeremy, the 40 series is actually really good looking and not tired and worn out.
It has a lot of volume and energy.
The 40 series is Eastman's top of the line. This is kind of what harkens to the 45/41 series that was put out by Martin, which is like all the abalone trim. If you're looking for a guitar with all the bling, this is the series for you. This is part of their E series or traditional series, and right now comes in an OM and a dreadnought. We did have a 00 version of this once. It was a 00 SS, which is actually pretty cool. I don't know if that's going to come back or not, but it does have all the bling, all the things that you would want to see in a high-end guitar.
And we've talked about this when we got our first shipment of these. Not only is it like just kind of gorgeous, but it's still classy the way it's done. It's not like over the top, but the abalone that they got, they just matched it beautifully. Like it doesn't have like a huge color difference between all the different pieces. It just really flows throughout there. It looks like they took their time finding pieces that match color-wise.
I like the one I'm seeing yours. I can't see my belly's in the way, so it doesn't let me get in there. But there's a lot of purple in this particular one, the grays and purples, which kind of blend together. A lot of times when you see abalone binding, it's a hodgepodge of colors. Abalone, believe it or not, it's a natural substance, and the abalone shells, they don't naturally like get together and go, we're all going to be this color all the way through.
There are some dull spots in many of their shells that they...
And color too. Like some of them are blue, some of them are green, some of them are white. And I've seen every variation in all these 40 series. We've had lots of them, and usually they match the colors. Like this has a lot of the purples and grays in it, so they put those all together, which is really good. Sometimes I've seen where they're mostly all white and silver. I've seen them where they're more red, and it's really good that they match them up. That way, it's not just a variant of color all the way through. As far as the amount of pearl or abalone in these particular guitars, it does harken to the 45 in that it does have this extra bit in here. So from the front, it would look more like that the D45s or OM45s had on the sides and back as well. So it is more than a 41, less than a 45 as far as the amount. I have always liked, I know that some people are going to argue with me on this, the block inlays, the trapezoidal, inlays that are in the other variants of this. That was where it was a bridge too far for me. I always liked the snowflakes and cat's eyes inlay. It's been one of my favorites forever, and I'm glad they brought that into here.
And that headstock has got a really cool...
That was an add-on from the original one. Originally not with this, but I think they added that a couple years ago. A cool extra little inlay. It is very classy looking. Bound peg head, bound fretboard, ebony.
Front and back.
We even get the snowflakes on the bridge as well. We have that traditional zippered, but herringbone on the back, which is actually pretty attractive too.
Let's be real. If you're going to have the the blingy abalone, it's for the people out front to see.
That's
like
right.
having that on the back, you're just kind of like hiding it, and every once in a while you might look back and see it, but really, what's the point? It's meant to show off to other people.
You guys, if you're buying this guitar, you're showing off. You know what you're doing. It's like, take a look at this.
I gotta say, they do have this in the natural top too. I like the sunburst combination.
I have always, and we've actually found that has sold better in here too. We've had the naturals. They make both of these models in both a natural and a sunburst. We have definitely sold a lot more of the sunburst. I personally like the sunburst a little bit better.
Just that combination between the sunburst and the abalone looks beautiful.
Absolutely.
Also bone bridge pins with the abalone dots in them as well, which is a nice upgrade.
That is right, and also did that with the end pen as well, matching. So a lot of the cool upgrades that you would want to see. Now let's talk about the standard woods on this. This is Eastman's top of the line, so they're going to use their best grade of woods on this. So it does have an Adirondack spruce top, Indian Rosewood sides and back, and again, like any manufacturer is going to do, it's a top-of-the-line guitar. We're going to save our best pieces for that, so you can count on finding one of these with the best grade of tops and sides and back. Overall, the woods are just going to be a lot nicer.
And it still has the hand-built quality of Eastman, all the tops. We have one of the guitars that was damaged at the factory. It's not one of these, but a lower model, I think it was the E8 or E10.
That's actually E10.
Okay, an E10. And it got damaged at the factory, so we said, hey, we would love to use that as a demo, because we explained to people what having scallop braces and hand voice tops means. But when you can actually have one, we had them take the back off the guitar, and we can show people that you can see the braces on there, that they're hand scalloped. You can even see some lines on the top where you can tell that they used a finger plane, and they were scraping the top when they were bringing some more mass off of those braces. So all these, obviously in this series, but all the way down to their PCH series, they're still hand voicing all of them. Makes a huge difference with consistency. We'd get these in the shop, and it's very rare that we're going to ever find a dud. I don't know if we have found a dud yet. You find some that maybe stand out for the pack, but they're very consistent, and it's because of that time they take and put into hand voicing all the tops and making sure they're getting the most out of each piece of wood.
Absolutely. I tell people, there's going to be some variance from guitar to guitar. That's going to happen no matter what. It is a natural substance. But with some of the non-hand voiced or hand selected, hand built guitars, you'll see a variance, bigger curve, good ones, bad ones, more like this. As we get to more of the hand selected, it becomes more like this. And when we get to that upper end where they're actually voicing them, you'll see more of this type of curve.
And the real reason, if we take this moment to get into that, is if they're not really hand voicing or even hand selecting them, they're treating each piece of wood the same. They're going to say all these pieces of woods, they're all going to be braced this thick. We're going to make sure the tops are this thick. They all have like a standard, and we're going to say every piece of wood's treated the same, which, when you're dealing with people, that's a good thing. When you're dealing with pieces of wood, well, you want to be equal opportunity. But when you're dealing with a piece of wood, you want to approach each one based on the density of the wood. And Tom Bedell did a great job talking about this. When they're slicing a tree, that one slice, the very next one can be completely different because the weather was different the year that was growing. Just the width of the grains is going to be a little bit different. So the very next slice needs to be treated different. And that means
even though it's the same tree.
Exactly. So it could be coming from that same exact tree, and it's going to feel and sound and respond different and so it has to be treated differently than that. So the time and effort put into voicing each top, which they take them and they have the braces on there and they kind of tap around the top and try to get an even distribution of tone across the top and
also get a
frequency that they're looking for.
Yep,
and when they don't find it, they shave a little bit off and keep keep working it until they get to where they want it to be. And I think that makes a huge difference.
Absolutely. So we kind of diverted a little bit from these particular guitars, but it is what makes these great. This is their top level. Obviously, they're going to take care of it as much as possible. Also comes with a very cool case now. They've actually kind of got a unique character case, has like a old-timey westerny leather look on the 40 series, as well as a couple of other series that they have. Eastman doing a great job. Love this when it came out. Here's the deal, guys. Again, I know we keep bringing this up when we talk about Eastman, and I know that some of the folks over at Eastman aren't real happy when I keep saying this, but here's the facts. You are going to spend $4,000, $5,000, $10,000 or more on those highly or adorned guitars from the manufacturers such as Martin and Taylor, and even further into Hudson Dalton and Bourgeois and all those kind of deals. Super high end. This is going to stack up there tone-wise to those, but it is going to be significantly less money. This is a sub $2,500 guitar, and you can pick them up, and you should, because they sound fabulous, they look great, they play great, and like I said, have all the specs you want. Again, one more time, Adirondack Spruce top, mahogany neck, rosewood sides and back, the beautiful abalone all the way around in the 45 style on the top, snowflake and cat's eye inlays, and that cool inlay on the top as well. Bound all the way through.
Bone bridge pins.
Bone bridge pins, bone nut and saddle. 1.75" nut width, which is also very nice. So you can get all the cool specs that you're looking for in a guitar that's very affordable and also got a little bit blingy and showy. So check out the E40 series, the E40D. This one is an SB. This one is an E40OM. Also in an SB sunburst finish. Check those out, and now let's hear what they sound like.
Hey, thanks for watching that video that we just did. I'm going to make this universal so we're going to use it on all the videos.
Good
I hope
plan.
you enjoyed that thing that I said. And if you'd like to see more things like that, then subscribe down below where it says subscribe. You'll be notified anytime we do another video.
And while you're at it, make sure to check out our website, theacousticshop.com. We have free shipping on most products and one of the best return policies in the country.
We know what it's like to buy an instrument online. You never know what you're going to get. When you get it, if you're not happy with it, send it back to us. We're not going to be mad at you.
No.
We'll be a little disappointed in you, but no. We want you to find the right instrument, and there's no way to know until you try it. So we encourage you to try it out, play it, and then if it's not the right fit, we'll find the one that is.
There we go.
Also, be sure to comment down below. We love to interact with you guys. It's not a one-way street here.
No.
You get to say things, we get to say things back to you. If we say mean things, we're going to say mean things back. So.
We may or may not do that. Anyway, we thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.